Hello once again, welcome to Mima's Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this simple purse here. It is a crossbody purse, and if you want you can choose not to put this handle and it becomes a simple hand purse. Okay, this is our purse and we're just going to be using single crochet from start to finish. Okay, so this is the inside. Okay, and here if you don't have these magnetic clasps, you can just use buttons instead of these ones. Okay, so it's a simple and nice and elegant purse. Okay, so let's see what we're going to need for us to crochet this purse. Okay, so here I used a 5mm crochet hook. You're also going to need a tapestry needle, stitch markers, about 6 of them. You're also going to need a needle and sewing thread and sewing needle. Preferably if you have this color it will be fine, but or a dark color, that's fine. Okay, you're also going to need these magnetic snaps here. Okay, I used 2 of them, they come in pairs. Okay, you're also going to need, this is just a small ring for decoration. If you don't have it, it's still fine, or if you have any other design or shape, it's still fine, just to put here to lighten up our bag. Okay, so also you're going to need macrame. This is macrame cord, which is 3mm thick. Okay, so this is a bag, and also you're going to need scissors. Okay, so let's begin. So we're going to begin with a chain of 40. Okay, so just leave a tail here so that you'll be able to easily fasten off your ends. Okay, so I'm going to begin with the slip knot. Okay, so now I'm going to do a chain of 40. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just going to continue and come back with a chain of 40. Okay, so this is my chain of 40. Okay, so we're going to begin the first row. Okay, we're going to be crocheting a single crochet in US terms. Okay, so we normally insert our hook at the top of the chains here. Okay, like this, but we're going to turn our chains and we want to insert our hook at this through these back bumps, these ones. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, this is our chain, you turn it. Okay, so I'm going to skip this first bump from the hook, and then I'm going to insert my hook through this one. Okay, the second one, then I'm going to insert it like this. Get my yarn, pull through. Okay, yarn over and then pull through. So this is one single crochet. Okay, so I'm going to move on into the next one, this one. Okay, again into the next one. So we're just going to continue with one single crochet in each bump. Okay, like that. So this is our first row. So just continue here up until you're done with the first row. Welcome back. So I just finished the first row. Okay, make sure that you crochet into the very last bump here. Okay, now we'll move on to the second row. At the end here you chain 1. Okay, this is to ensure that we maintain straight edges. Okay, and it does not count as a stitch, this chain 1. Okay, so now in our second row we are now going to be inserting our hook at the top of the stitch below these 2 loops. Okay, in the very first stitch. Okay, so I insert my hook here. Okay, grab my yarn, and we're still going to continue with single crochet. Okay, into the following, 1 single crochet, into the third, 1 single crochet, so into the fourth, 1 single crochet, like this. So I'm just going to continue up until I'm at the end here. Okay, so here I'm towards the end here. Okay, I'm left with 2 stitches. Make sure that you crochet into the very last stitch. Okay, the total number of our stitches is 39, so each row should have 39 stitches. Okay, you should maintain 39 stitches. Okay, so this is the end of our second row. Okay, at the end again you chain 1. okay, and then you turn. Now you begin the third row. Okay, so again you begin in the very first stitch and put one single crochet, just like we did with the second row. So what we're going to do here is we're going to repeat the second row, the one that we just did, up until we have 20 rows, and then come back. Welcome back. Okay, so this is our work so far, and we now have 20 rows. And if we were to measure, okay, the length is about 16 inches and the width is slightly above 7.5 inches. Okay, so here just cut your yarn, okay, and then pull it out like that. Just leave a tail here so that you can fasten off later. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like this. So now I want to crochet the side panels. Okay, so I'm just going to take another piece of yarn, okay, and also make sure that you leave just a shorter one here and here. Okay, need to make a slip knot. Okay, I'm going to do a chain of 9. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8, and 9. Okay, so I have 9 chains here. Again, we're going to do what we did with this one. Okay, we're going to be inserting a hook into the back bumps. Okay, so I'm going to skip this first bump here and then insert into this one and do 1 single crochet. Okay, so that's 1, the next one, 2, 3. So I'm just going to continue up until I'm done with the chains and then come back. Okay, so I finished the first row. I'm going to go on and do the second one, chain 1, and then you turn. Okay, 1 single crochet in each. Okay, just like we were doing with the bigger piece, this one. Okay, so I'm just going to continue up until I'm here. Okay, so I now have 2 rows. I'm going to go on and do the third row. Okay, so you chain 1, then I'm going to repeat what we did with this one, then I'm going to do the third row and then come back. Okay, so I now have 3 rows, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now what we want to do here is we want to crochet it right around this side panel here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a stitch marker here and I'm going to mark this first stitch, this one. Okay, the first stitch of row 3. Okay, so now I'm going to continue with single crochet right round up until I'm back here. So here at the corner here, I just put this stitch here. I'm going to put another one, okay, like that. Okay, and then this is the third row. So in the second row, I'm going to just find somewhere to insert your hook, and then again put 1 single crochet like that. Okay, and then here we're now at the corner here. I'm just going to cut this tail here. Okay, like that. Okay, so in this corner I'm going to insert, okay, into the stitch, this one. Okay, and we're going to put 2 single crochets in that corner. Okay, so this is 1, and then you turn, and then in the same stitch again. Okay, in the same stitch put another single crochet. So here I'm going to continue with 1 single crochet in the stitches. Okay, so I'm just going to crochet hiding this tail here. Okay, like that. Okay, so this is the last stitch. Okay, and I'm going to put 2 into that one because it is a corner stitch. So that's 1. Okay, again into that stitch I put another 1, 2. Okay, so now here you're going to be inserting for each row. Just find somewhere to insert your hook. That's 1, and then again here 2. Okay, so here in the first one I'm going to put another 1. Okay, just to close the gap here, like that. Okay, so again we want to do one more round and then back here. Okay, so this is the first stitch. Again in that same stitch we put this one. I'm going to put another single crochet. Okay, then I'm going to put my stitch marker here. So I'm going to put 1 single crochet in each stitch. Okay, like that. And then at each corner I'm going to put 2 single crochet in one stitch. Okay, okay, so in this corner I'm putting 2 single crochets like that, 1, 2. Then I continue with 1 single crochet. Okay, like that. Again at this corner I'm going to put 2 single crochets. Okay, so that's 1, and let's put another 1 in the same stitch. Okay, that's 2. So I continue into the following stitches, putting 1 single crochet in each. Okay, okay, at this corner again I'm going to put 2 single crochets in one stitch. Okay, like that. Then I continue with 1 single crochet. Okay, up until I'm back at the starting point. Okay, this is the last stitch, like that. Okay, so what we've just done is we've increased the length and the width of our side panel. So this is the side panel. So I'm going to go on and do another one exactly like this one and then come back. Okay, so I now have this. So now I want to join them to the back. Okay, so I'm just going to put one aside and use one. So let's just use this one. Just make sure they are of the same size, okay? So that we don't make any errors. Okay, so now I'm going to put this aside and I'm going to join it in this one. So on your bag you choose which side you want to be the top panel or the lid. Okay, so bag is going to be like this. Okay, so I'm choosing this side. Okay, so I'm going to first join this side to this side. Okay, so here I want to leave 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches at the top. Okay, so I'm going to join from this point up to this point. Okay, so I'm going to come here and then I'll be joining each stitch along each corresponding stitch from this side. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to temporarily attach my stitch markers. Okay, like that. Okay, so just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then just put another one there. count again. 1 2 3 4. Put another one here. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this is going to be last stitch for this. So this is how we're going to join it. This is going to be the lead, like that. Okay, so now let's join. We're going to join using our crochet hook. Okay, so I'm going to come here. Okay, so here we have 2 loops at the top, this one's, then this one's. Okay, so I'm going to insert my hook to the one that is closest to me, and then on the 2 loops here I'm going to insert on the back loop, that one. Okay, I'm going to take the yarn that we left earlier on, pull through, then pull through again. Okay, that's a slip stitch into the following stitch. Okay, to the next. So here you leave this loop and then take the back loop, like that. Okay, so it's, you join one stitch from the side to the one stitch from this side. Okay, okay, so I'm just going to continue right round. Let's meet back here. Okay, so I've joined the side. Okay, and you can see that the slip stitch is showing on the side of the side panel. Okay, make sure that you don't do the slip stitch onto the bigger part. Okay, so here at the end, I'm just going to pull through, cut, and then fasten off. Okay, so I'm going to fasten this off, and we want to do the same what we did this side. We want to repeat it and do the side. So I'm going to take the other side. Okay, this one. So here at the top, we remember here we left 4 stitches, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so here again, 1 2 3 4. So this one here is going to correspond to my first stitch this side. Okay, like that. So I'm just going to go on and tack the sides up until I'm here, and then come back. Okay, so you find that this side we started joining here, so there wasn't really an issue of matching the stitches. Okay, but this side we're going to start crocheting from this other end here. So make sure that you are matching the stitches correctly. Okay, so that by the time you are here, you don't have any extra stitches at this end or this other end. Okay, so here this is going to be my first stitch. Okay, so we're just going to do what we did with the other side. Okay, the first loop, okay, of this side, and then the outer loop of that side, like this. Then we join with slip stitch, like that. Okay, into the next stitch, like that. Like that. So I'm just going to go right round. Let's meet back here. Welcome back. So I've joined this side, okay, and this is the first one that we joined, okay. So here, just going to cut here. Okay, so I'm going to fasten this off, okay, as well as this one and this one, okay, and then come back. Welcome back. So I fastened off the ends, and this is our back so far, okay. So now I want to put these magnetic clasps, okay. I'm going to put 2, okay, so there will be 2 here, and then the other pair will be here, okay. So they come in pairs like this. So this ones I'm going to put them here, and this one will be a top here. Just going to mark the points we're going to put. Okay, so you can just count 9 stitches. I want to put them somewhere here, but I want them to be in a straight line, okay. I'm just going to count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so somewhere here, okay. And then again 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then somewhere here. So this is just, I'm just marking this roughly. Okay, so this one is now in place. Okay, so I'm going to put another one here and then come back. Okay, so I now have these 2 here, so we now want to put these ones at the top here, okay. So first we need to mark the points where we're going to put them. Okay, so here and here. Okay, so we're going to put these other ones here. So because I don't have the small holes to attach this here, and also I'm not putting lining here, I'm just going to use another method, okay, to insert this, but then so that they don't stick out the other side, okay. So I'm taking this thread here, okay, then I'm going to come. Okay, so this other end I've inserted into a needle, and I'm going to start sewing it, attaching it here. Okay. Okay, so this one side is done. Okay, and it's not showing this other side, so I'm just going to go on and do the other side. Okay, this one, then come back. Welcome back. So I now have the magnetic snaps in place. The other way of inserting these snaps is to just line your bag with lining, and then behind the lining you then attach these. Okay, so easier that way. Or if you don't have these magnetic snaps, you can just put buttons here, and then create button holes here. It will still come out nice. Okay, so now this is our bag so far. Okay. Okay, so now we want to put the handle as well as a small decoration here. Okay, just to light it up. Okay, so I just have this metal ring here that I just have, so I'm just going to attach it at the center just in a simple way, and if you don't want this you can just leave it, it's still fine. Okay. So I'm going to fasten this off. So this is our bag so far, so now I want to put the crossbody, the handle here. Okay, So we can just choose to put it along this line here. Okay, so I'm just going to mark this point, and I'll mark again at the end like that. Okay, then I'm going to do a chain. Okay, so I'm going to do a chain of 100 here. Just leave a tail enough for us to join the handle to the back. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this one. Okay, so I'm going to do a chain of 100. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to continue and come back. Okay, so this is my chain. Okay, so you find that I have this at the end with a tail. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out, okay, and create another tail, okay, like that, so that we have 2 tails. But then I want my handle to be a bit thick, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my yarn again, leave another tail, okay, and then I'm going to come here and follow up with slip stitch. Okay, so we can even begin in the very first chain here. Okay, I'm going to take another yarn like that, and then I'm going to leave 2 tails here. Okay, and then I'm going to do slip stitch. I'm going to do slip stitch along the chain. Okay, like that. Okay, okay, so I'm just going to continue with slip stitch along the chain up until I'm here at the other side. Okay, so this is my pass and this is my handle. Now I've done slip stitch, and here at the other end we have these 2, and here we have this 2. Okay, so what I'm just going to do here is make sure that your handle is not twisted. Okay, so we want to attach it here. Okay, so I'm just going to take my crochet hook and I'm going to come in here. Okay, so I'll take one of these and then put them, let's just put it here. Okay, like that. So I'm just going to tie here and then fasten off, same with the side, and then fasten off and then come back. Okay, so it's just a simple handle. Okay, welcome back. So I've fastened off here. Okay, so this is our back and this is the inside. Okay, and here, and this is the handle. It's a nice and a simple purse. Okay. Okay, thank you for watching Mima's Crafts. Please do subscribe, like, and comment for more videos. If you have any questions concerning this bag, please do ask in the comment section below. I'll be happy to respond. Thank you.